I sure will. Good morning, everybody. Y'all listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Man, got a radio show. Wow, man, how good has God been to me? You know, today, let me get right to it because I'm kind of feeling this today, and I'm pretty sure there's quite a few of you who go through the same things. Today was just a little tough morning for me because I didn't want to leave home yesterday. I wanted to stay home a little. I had just gotten home. I got to go again. And sometimes, just the weight of all that you have to do just gets on you sometimes. And sometimes you don't feel like doing it today. I'm just talking to those who feel this way every now and then. And I'm assuming that would be everybody because I don't know nobody who can just plow through this thing without having those days. Well, what do you do when it gets hard to stay up? What do you do when it gets hard to be positive? What do you do when it seems like things aren't happening for you fast enough or in the time frame that you thought it was going? What do you do? And the reason that I guess I chose to speak about this morning is because I'm having one of those days, because I had one of those days yesterday. It was just a tough day. I really can't explain it. It's nothing really in particular bad happened. It's just I think the weight of all that's going on started to feel heavy to me. And so what do you do when you have days like that, when it's hard to be positive, when it's hard to stay up? Okay, here's what I had to start doing this morning. Now, I haven't completed it. Can I just be real with you? I haven't completed it, but I am processing it out because I know what to do. Been there, done that. I done had that pain before I know what to do. If I sprain my finger, I know what to do now. The first sprain I had, oh, Lord, I thought it was broke. I thought I was going to be handicapped. But now if I sprain my finger, I know what to do. So since I've been in this position, in this hole so many times before, and God has always gotten me through it, I decided I've got to start the process today. Here are some things. Now I'm going to get to the big one last. And one of the things I do is I remember the plan. Sit down and I consciously think about the goals I've set. I go over them. See, I've got mine down on the iPad, so I can pull them out anywhere I am and pull them up. And I've got 2 lists that I've made. I've got a list of things that I know I can accomplish if I just keep working hard. And if couple of things just fall into place that I can see, then I got a list of things that I'm planning on accomplishing. And then I have a second list. And the heading of this list is called Only God Can Help Me Now. And on this list is things that I'm aspiring for or things that I'm hoping to, that in order for them to happen, I absolutely have to have God's help. That's my favorite list. It's the list that I have of the things that I don't see no way it can happen. I'm just operating on faith and the hope that God hear me. And so sometimes, man, when I have this list of what only God can help me now, that list is stuff that I cannot see. I'm just operating on faith that God is so much bigger than me, that he's so much more capable than I am, that I can actually acquire some things in my life, as he's proven to me time and time again up to this point, that he's willing to do for me if I'm willing to just give him some of my life. That's the only way I can explain my existence today. I began the conversation with my wife. How do I write a book that becomes so wildly successful? That would be God. That's only God. Because if you can plan to sit down and write a wildly successful book, I'd have been done sat down and did it, and so would you. So that would be God. How it got purchased to become a movie when that was not my intent when I wrote the book at all. Again, that would be God right there. Has to be, because if I can't explain it and it is by no doing of my own, then who did it? So when I get down in days like this, I remember the goal. I remember the plan. I remember the journey. I think about of all the things God has brought me through. How did I even get to this point? Yeah, I might be having a little bummer of a day. Yeah, I was a little down yesterday. Yeah, my biorhythms is off, whatever they want to call it. Yeah, I'm just having one of those days. I feel a little bit heavy. I need a vacation real bad. I need some time off to just go and regenerate. But right now, man, I ain't got that. So guess what I do? I got to start remembering the plan. I got to start remembering the goals. I got to start thinking about all the things that God has done for me and how he's brought me this far and the blessings that I have instead of what I don't have. And that's what I'm in the process of doing this morning. And on the commercial breaks, I'm going to pull out my iPad and I'm going to go over my to list and I'm going to read my little list of what I think I can accomplish. And I'm going to really read that Only God Can Help Me Now list, because that's the list that's big. That's the part where I've been telling y'all. I said, quit telling God how big your problems are and start telling your problems how big your God is. See, and that's what I got to sit down and do this morning. And then sometimes, man, you got to stay still. That's the other part. You got to stay still. You got to quit moving for a second. Because sometimes it feels like you're running on a treadmill. And you really ain't. You're going somewhere, but it feel like you're running on a treadmill. Well, when you get that feeling, sometimes you got to stay still. And then when you stay still, sometimes you got to fight to stay positive. Sometimes you got to fight not to let the devil win. You're in a fight. Remember, I told you this now. You're in a fight now. So he trying to get you to get on that positive train so he can get you off the faith train. So God's delivery package that's coming to you built on your faith, that he can shake your faith and get you to thinking negative, and then he wins, see. So when you start feeling negative, just know that that's the other force trying to throw you off track. And when you get through it all that, here's the key, the big one. You want me to tell it to you? You got to pray, man. You got to pray. You got to take it to God. You got to say, hey, God, look, I'm having one of these days. I need your help. I got business to take care of. You got blessings in front of me. You got stuff you done shipped to me. You got blessings and packages that's on the way. I need to be sitting on Faith Street so I can receive the delivery when it get there. What I don't want to do is be on Doubted Way or lack of understanding Parkway or Pity Parkway or some street like that, and the package keep going by. I need to be standing and sitting on Faith Street, so when you drop that package down to me, I can go on and get it. You feel me? You got to pray. You got to stay still. You got to fight to stay positive. You got to remember the plan. You got to go over the goals. Come on, man. God done brought you too far. Come on, pick yourself up today. I'm talking to Steve Harvey this morning. I hope y'all didn't mind.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your undivided attention, please? This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. We are alive. We are vivid. We are well. I am the leader of a group of inherently talented people. For various reasons, I must say, ladies and gentlemen, Shirley Strawberry.
Good morning, Steve Harvey.
Ladies and gentlemen, the boy, Junior Boy.
Morning, morning, everybody.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado.
Say further again.
Without further ado.
Further ado.
Nephew Tom.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Top of the morning. It's Wednesday, baby.
Yeah.
Hump day.
Mm-hmm. Big day. Big day today.
Now, last night on the State of the Union, every time Donald Trump opened his mouth and completed a sentence, they stood and clapped. It's the most humiliating thing right there. I know some of them people got to be going, are we really standing up again?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, he said hello.
But what's funny is one side be standing and the other side be sitting down.
Yeah.
So it's so lopsided.
They stood up again. I don't care what he says.
Yeah. He's making his case for his reelection. This is the night he will do that. Or that was the night.
Now, the Democrats were sitting there like his ass wasn't even talking. The impeachment is not going to work. We'd have tried everything. He's still here.
I don't think Nancy ever looked up at it.
Yeah, she was sitting right behind
She's
him.
sitting right behind him.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I don't know what she was doing with that paperwork, though. Did she have his speech?
It looked like she had homework or something.
Yeah. She was like doing her bills.
Yeah.
Doing
Yeah.
her bill.
Yeah.
Gave it to
Nancy
her
back
attitude.
there.
She hasn't gone paperless yet, Steve.
No, she doing her bills and she's helping her grandkids with their homework.
You know, they
Nancy.
don't carry the one anymore.
Well, you going to carry the one in this house. Where you wants to put it? Stupid ass people going to change math and don't carry the one. Well, what you going to have? You're going to have too much money is what you're going to have.
Pence be having a stern look on his face.
Yeah. Yeah.
He different.
We are never going back. He said that and they stood up. The Democrats. Yeah, and boy, they flipped over to Kamala Harris one time. She looked like, I wish I would clap. I ain't even in the running no damn more. Why am I clapping? Why am I here? And the Iowa caucus, man, that the
what
Democrats,
happened
we are
there?
messing up so bad. We can't get nothing right.
I know. But remember when Obama was in office, you were saying the same thing about the Republicans. This is crazy.
I'm telling you, man, this is...
Politics. Woo.
What do the caucus do?
All right, listen. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we're going to move on here. Some inside of something funny. Sister Odell will be in the building. I think she can break a lot of things down for us. That's coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so guys, before we get to Sister Odell, we want to remind you that coming up next hour, we're going to talk about again.
You don't cut into my time. Shirley.
Okay,
You don't do that, sweetie.
wasn't trying
Now,
to do
you
that,
said
Sister
when you
Odell.
went on the break that it was finna to be Sister Odell coming up. Then the first thing you want to say is, talking about, before we bring her, was she here?
Well, okay. I just wanted to say we were gonna talk a little bit more about President Trump's third State of the Union address. That's all.
Girl, I saw that. Jesus.
I wanted to ask
What
you,
is we
did-
talking?
Yeah.
Girl, it was one of the craziest things I ever seen. White folks is evil towards one another.
What do you mean, Sister Odell?
Half of them was sitting there like he wasn't talking. The other half was standing up like he done said the most brilliant lie they ever heard. And then Donald Trump, his ignorant ass, he don't even look at the other side. He kept his eyes on the Republicans the whole time. You got Democrats over here.
He juiced him
Well,
up
see,
real-
that's the whole
real
reason.
good.
That's the whole problem with him being the president in the first place, because he doesn't want to be inclusive. He never looked over there at them.
That's true.
Well,
that's
he
true.
said because of all of this, it would be hard to work with them moving forward. Now, he did say that, the president.
Look at him. He just
Talking about
looked
the
over there
Democrats.
that whole time.
Uh-huh.
But I did like the way the military, they don't stand up and clap for a damn thing.
So what you think gonna happen today, Sister Odell? Is he gonna get impeached?
Lord Jesus, no, they not fitting to do that. White men ain't fitting to lose their power and money just cause another white man is ignorant. Ain't nobody fitting to do that. You must ain't been in America long enough. What white man is gonna let another white man's foolishness mess up their paper?
None of them.
It ain't finna happen, sweetie. What else is going on? Whoa,
Do you remember Herman Cain, Sister Odell?
He was at the thing last night, Shirley.
He was. He was at the State of the Union address. I was
Set up.
wondering. He ran at one time. He was vying for the presidency of the United States as well, but he dropped out. And I was just wondering, did you know him? Or,
I knew his daddy,
oh,
Really?
what was
Herman
his name?
Cain's daddy.
Who was that?
Herman
What was
Cain's
his
daddy.
name? What
Sugar.
was his-
Sugar cane.
You got me with that. one.
Sugar. I call Mr. Sugar Cane. Yes, Lord.
Well, how did you meet him, Sister Odell, Mr. Sugarcane?
Well, he was working at a club. We had a juke joint.
that we would go to late at night sometime. And he was a performer, an after-hour performer.
Oh, okay.
And his name was Herman Cain Sr.
So Sugar was like a nickname for him, you're saying?
Yeah, I gave that to him.
Oh,
you gave it to him.
You gave him that nickname. Well, how?
Sugar cane with the sweet thing. Hey! Glory!
It is amazing the people you know, Sister
Girl, I
Odell.
know some of everyone.
Did you see Nancy Pelosi sitting right behind the
You
president?
know, I likes Nancy. She be sharp, you know. She's a sharp old chick. I likes Nancy. Nancy sitting up there. You know, it's sort of weird, though. She just kind of looked like she wanted to stab him, though. The whole time, she was just looking like, I'll take an ice pick and pop you dead in your neck.
Don't do that.
You know. But then, you know, she's a professional.
Right.
Yeah, she's a politician, yeah.
Just kept it going. She kept on, you know. It's a doggone shame. I was waiting on him to say something where everybody would stand up. He never did.
That did not happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he said, I won't be running in November, maybe they would.
No,
everybody
that'll get
saying
everybody on it. Even
All
the
them-
Republicans.
All them people were shaking their head on that other side. The women's in white and everything, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, so,
I likes the women in whites because they look like the missionaries at my church.
Oh, yeah, like the mothers.
I
yeah,
thought I
the
had
church.
recognized two of them, but
Oh, you...
wasn't them.
Well, Sister Odell, do you have any idea of who you might give your vote to this November?
Well, as soon as one of them say something that makes some sense, I'm going to start thinking about it. Right now, I don't really know. Because the Democrats is kind of, you know, they stupid, you know. Because they got, first of all, they had too many people running. I told y'all
Yeah.
long time ago who need to come on out of there. Everybody I said need to come out, ain't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
They
yeah.
have.
Corey got out.
You did say that.
Kamala.
Kamala got out because
Corey.
they not finna have a president named Kamala.
Yeah.
Well,
They
they
just
have
ain't
one
finna
named
do it.
Obama.
They're
Barack.
not finna have a woman named Kamala. That's what they're not gonna do, Shirley. Well, if there is, it won't be this year.
Okay. Well, let's get off politics for a minute, Sister Odell. Happy Black History Month.
Uh-oh.
Woo, yes, I love this month here because I've been such a part of it. Ask me anything and I'll tell you something probably that you don't know about Black history.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Just go ahead. We need to carry this over because this is interesting now that we is in the early part of the Black History Month.
Well, you know what, Sister Odell, since you mentioned that, I just thought of something. Yesterday was the late Rosa Parks' birthday.
Oh, that's my girl, Rosa.
Oh, you knew
That's
her?
that girl, I knew Rosa.
Really?
See, I never made it in the history books, but I was sitting next to her when the white man told her to get up, and I said, we ain't moving no damn where.
You was next to Rosa?
Sitting right there.
Oh,
See, they
Oh,
took
really?
me off to jail because I pulled a pistol out of my purse. I said, make me move.
back then?
Supposed to be non-violent, Sister Odell.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King hadn't done nothing yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
He ain't come on after that.
And
Before
Sister
Tommy do
Odell
the
will be
prank.
back. Yes,
say
that's
it.
right.
Thank you.
And nephew Tommy will do Run That Prank Back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Miss Ann is standing by with today's national news. And also inside of entertainment news, Rihanna will be honored with the NAACP President's Award. We'll talk about that at the top of the hour. Nephew Tommy is also here to run that prank back. But our special guest, Sister Odell, our family member, the mother of the show, let's say, is still here.
My Lord. So any other Black History Month you want to ask me about? Questions?
Okay. Here go one, Sister Odell. Were you around when the Tuskegee Airmen first started?
Mm-hmm. Sure was.
You was?
I used to cook for them. I used to make a special soup, made them fly high.
What kind of soup, Sister Odell?
What's the name of this soup?
Call it blackbird soup.
Okay.
Everybody drank it. Was just a most.
Well, thank you,
so
Sister
much.
Odell. Mm-hmm.
Now you know it's leap year, Sister Odell. It's 29 days this year.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Sure is. Sure is.
What do you suggest people that's born on the 29th? Because they don't really get a birthday all the time.
Every 4 years.
Well, you don't need one if your birthday's on the 29th. Just sit the next year out.
Would you please introduce the nephew?
Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the king of the pranks, nephew to Tommy.
Uber Hearst. Let's go.
Hello? Hello, I'm trying to reach Sean, please.
Yeah, that's me. What's up?
Hey, Sean, how you doing? My name is Brian. I got you on schedule. You ordered an Uber for tomorrow morning. I think
yes,
you're.
Sir. Yes.
Okay. Are you scheduled to go to the airport? Correct.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And I want to make sure you wanted an SUV.
Yeah, I wanted an SUV.
Okay, and that's 9211 West.
That's correct.
Okay. All right. So I'll be outside tomorrow morning. We're talking about 7 a.m. pickup, correct?
That's it. I got you. You got it. Everything's on point.
Okay. All right. So listen, I wanted to let you know this, man. You ordered an SUV. I'll be there tomorrow. I'll be there probably a little bit before 7 a.m. You know, when you guys order Uber way in advance, you know, we try to get there almost like a car service and make sure we get you where you got to go. And I know the traffic's going to be a little crazy. So, you know, I'll be there on time. I'll be downstairs waiting on you, all right?
I'd appreciate it.
Okay. Now, listen, I'm a SUV, but it's a kind of a little different. So that's why kind of the reason for the call. I wanted to kind of give you a heads up that I am an SUV. So I just want you to look for the black hearse that'll be outside.
A hearse?
Yeah, I'll be in a black hearse tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Okay. Okay.
It's an SUV or a hearse?
No, it's a hearse. It's a hearse. Actually, what's happening is I have another drop off at the airport as well. You know, it won't affect you at all, but there'll be a body in the back. But that has to. We're trying to get that to the airport too. But you know, like I said, and as a matter of fact, it's
a
actually
body. Wait a minute, hold on. You with me, man?
No.
I ain't trying to ride on my body.
Well, there'll be a body, but actually, this is costing you less. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to.
Look, man. Well, I'm supposed to lay down next to this son. What you talking about, man?
Dude, it'll be.
I ain't riding with no body.
Hang on, man. Listen, you wanted an SUV.
I'm not riding with no body, dude. Are you tripping? Cancel this trip. I'll get another Uber or some I'm not riding with a body, dude.
Okay, if you cancel, that's going to cost you $50.
$50? Well, man, you just downloaded the app. Here's the deal. I know for a fact when you cancel Uber, it's $5. I'm canceling, and that's going to be $5. It's not going to be no $50, dude.
It's going to be $50, sir. It's different when you have.
Look, my man, you can pay me $1,000. I'm not riding with a body. You feel me?
No, I understand you. I understand you now, but do you want to get to the airport or not?
Look, why don't you lay down next to the body and you drive yourself there with the body, like in the passenger seat? I'm not doing that.
Tell me what the problem is.
I mean, obviously, you used to driving around with bodies and that's not my thing. You know what I'm saying?
What's the problem? I mean, you're going to be in the front of the hearse. You're not going to be in the back. We'll put
While
your
the body's in the back.
We'll put your luggage in the back. I mean, that'll be fine, right?
Yo, my man, you tripping, man. This is some crazy You calling the wrong with this crazy bull, dude. I'm not doing none of that. What part of that don't you understand?
I'm going to get you there on time, sir, but it's going to be in a hearse. That's all the difference is, man. You'll be riding
in a hearse when I'm supposed to be laid out in it. You understand? Right now, you got me up. What kind of phone call is this?
Well, I mean, what's the problem?
Obviously, you're used to rolling with dead bodies and hearses and all that Since when did Uber start rolling with hearses to pick up regular live to get them from place to place? This is some crazy
Good.
I want you to think, when did you think that it would just be cool as a regular picking up a body and just driving around in the street?
I don't know, man. I mean, I got 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? I do Uber, and I also, work for a mortuary. So, you know what I'm saying? So, but my vehicle is certified and Uber approved it, so I'm able to use it as an SUV as well.
So you calling and you giving rides to live and they don't have no reaction to riding around with a body in the back.
Well, sometimes there's a few people act a little, it's a little different for them. I get it, But like I said, the only reason why I'm calling you,
obviously you don't get that because you're trying to hit me with a $50 charge that I'm not going for, and you're trying to get me to ride with a dead body, dude. I'm not doing that.
So I tell you what, bro. I'm gonna tell you this right here. And I'm gonna get off the phone. Tomorrow at 7 in the morning, me and Tommy gonna be there. So be looking for us here.
Who's Tommy? The body?
No. Me and Tommy gonna be there tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. You understand? Just be ready for that.
Then you and Tommy gonna have a problem.
Okay. All right. Tell that to Tommy though, because see, Tommy don't take this too kindly. So tell it to him in the morning.
Who's Tommy? Is he on now?
Okay. You don't know who Tommy is?
No, I don't. Who the is Tommy?
Okay. Do you know Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show? Do you know nephew Tommy?
Oh, come on, man. Hey. Oh, man. That's a Hey, man. You're not coming in a hearse?
No, man. Your boy, you got a boy named Chase that you work with. Chase gave me your number, told me to give you a call.
Oh, man. Yo, I'm going to put that in a hearse, man.
Hey, man, you got to give me one more thing, man. What is the baddest? I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land.
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, man, I'll pick you up at 7, all right? Be there.
All right.
All right, nephew. Coming up at the top of the hour, entertainment and national news.
That was a good prank,
after.
Tommy.
Thank you so much.
She's still here right after
Black
this.
people sure ain't getting in no hearse. He cussed you out about it.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, in today's entertainment news, Rihanna will be honored with the NAACP President's Award this year. NAACP President Derek Johnson will give the award to Riri at the 51st. This will be the 51st NAACP Image Awards. The award goes to individuals who are highly accomplished and have a history of distinguished public service. Mr. Johnson says Rihanna has not only enjoyed a groundbreaking career as an artist and musician, but has also distinguished herself as a stellar public servant, from her business achievements through Fenty to her tremendous record as an activist and philanthropist. Rihanna epitomizes the type of character, grace, and devotion to justice that we seek to highlight in our President's Award. That is great news for Rihanna and her camp, I'm sure, and so deserving, The awards air February 22nd on BET.
Here, Riri.
Yeah. All right, so in other news, I'm sure you guys have heard about this in other entertainment news. Colin Kaepernick is scratching his head over Jay-Z's and Beyonce's display of solidarity at the Super Bowl. Jay-Z and Beyonce chose to remain seated during the national anthem, though they didn't speak on the gesture at first, and everybody was speculating that they were protesting and all of this. But it come to find out that is not the case. Jay-Z has responded. Anyway, Colin Kaepernick, said he shared a picture of the story about Jay and Beyonce sit out with the caption reading, "I thought we were past kneeling, though." That's a reference. Remember when Jay-Z made those comments on September of last year? He did a press conference and said, we're past that, we're moving on. So anyway, Jay-Z has responded, okay? He says he and Beyonce sitting through the Star-Spangled Banner at the Super Bowl on Sunday was absolutely not a protest of any sort. It was simply two moguls hard at work. Jay was at Columbia University Tuesday. He addressed the video that TMZ Sports first posted on Sunday, showing Jay, B, and Blue Ivy seated as Demi Lovato sang the national anthem. But let's make this clear as well. They weren't the only people seated. There were a lot of people seated.
I was too at home.
Yeah, but they're the most famous. A Columbia professor asked him if he remained seated to convey a signal, and Jay quickly replied, "It actually wasn't. Sorry." You know, he and Beyonce, he said Beyonce told him she was thinking what Demi must have been going through in the seconds before starting the national anthem. And as Jay put it, Beyonce's performed at the Super Bowl before, and I haven't. So there you have it, his response to why he and B were sitting down. Okay, it wasn't a big protest against the national anthem. They weren't trying to start anything, nothing like that.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
Like he said, it actually wasn't. Sorry.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
They just blowing up something. That
Yeah, you guys want to make something out of it.
Hell, he worked for the NFL, don't he?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does. A lot of people were saying if you don't like the country, you should, you know.
Hey.
all of that.
Do you know, can I tell y'all something? Do you know how many people in them suites sit down when the national anthem come up? They be talking. Most people don't even know it's playing.
They
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all right
Eating.
now, man, it's so many people in them suites sitting down because they don't even know what's going on. They be, and you're right, they be
And it's
eating, they be
loud.
talking.
Right.
Yeah.
It took me a minute before I realized that they was doing the national anthem. I just happened to be standing because I was over there making a hot dog.
Yeah.
So you turned around.
Got
With the
right
hot
over
dog.
there with the. I just waited till it was over before I ate it.
Yeah. All right, Steve, time to get caught up on today's headlines, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
And here we go with the news. Good morning, everybody. President Trump delivered his State of the Union speech to a joint session of the Congress last night. Yeah, you all know that. It was mostly upbeat. He stuck to his script. He made no reference to his impeachment and trial. He peppered his presentation with talk about what he feels he's done for African Americans, but he did bestow a well-earned honor on a Black American hero.
Charles McGee, one of the last surviving Tuskegee Airmen, the first Black fighter pilots. After more than 130 combat missions in World War II, he came back home to a country still struggling for civil rights and went on to serve America in Korea and Vietnam. A few weeks ago, I signed a bill promoting Charles McGee to Brigadier General. General McGee, our nation salutes you. Thank you, sir.
And Charles McGee turned 100, by the way, just a few days ago. However, Trump did sound some familiar themes, like he called Obamacare socialism and called for an end to health care for people who are here illegally.
In California and other states, their systems are totally out of control, costing taxpayers vast and unaffordable amounts of money. If forcing American taxpayers to provide unlimited free health care to illegal aliens sounds fair to you, then stand with the radical left. But if you believe that we should defend American patients and American seniors, then stand with me and pass legislation to prohibit free government health care for illegal aliens.
By the way, everybody's talking about the fact that Trump refused to cordially shake House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's hand as per tradition when he came in, and she ripped up her copy of his speech as he delivered it. The Senate's vital vote on impeachment, by the way, takes place this afternoon. It's scheduled for 4 p.m. The vote's scheduled to be a formal acquittal of the president. And now about 71% of the precincts counted in Iowa. The top two vote getters are Bernie Sanders, who led the popular vote, and former Mayor Buttigieg, who got more delegates. Buttigieg, of course, clearly elated.
A campaign that some said should have no business even making this attempt has taken its place at the front of this race to replace the current president with a better.
After that was Elizabeth Warren, Joe Biden, Amy Klobuchar, and Andrew Yang in that order. For years, the Iowa vote has been considered indicative of the way the nation would vote. However, in recent years, many others point out that the mostly white state is out of step with the rest of this increasingly diverse country. Finally, today is National Thank a Mailman Day. Oh, yeah. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well. Our resident poet, Junior, is here with the poem for today. What you got for us, Junior?
Yeah. I was up late last night. It hit me about 2:30 a.m. before I came in this morning.
It better sound like
And I'm saying, I was like, oh my gosh, Thanksgiving.
Okay.
You mean the holiday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not
It's
true.
in November.
Right.
But Valentine's
Yes.
is next week.
Okay.
True that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I thought about. I said, "Oh my God, I need something to be thankful for these women. They don't have nobody writing this type of stuff for them.
Oh,
This
okay.
up
I think
there.
I see
though.
where you're going. Am I gonna
This
like
is-
it?
Yeah, sure. This like right next to Prince. It's like same type of love.
Oh, okay.
I gotta
Like
hear
Adore.
this. Come on,
Yeah,
Junior, I got
yeah, Tom, I mean, dog. It just hit me. You know, when the Lord use you, He just gotta let Him use you.
Yeah.
Okay. And you show this was the Lord.
Yeah.
Okay.
You tell me when you finish. When you finish.
I'm gonna like
Here it
this
is.
one.
Valentine's Day poem from Junior. Okay, here it is. Valentine's Day is coming up. It's around the corner. You need to get a special one, a gift, so your butt won't be a loner. Now, it could be flowers, candy, or a bear, and even some cash is always nice. Even a 6-pack of beer, if it's just kept cold and on ice. Bud Light, anyone?
Are you freaking kidding
Now
me?
they say it's not the gift, it's the thought that always counts. Show up empty-handed on Valentine's Day, and they'll ask your ass to bounce. We out. God, I can't believe I came up with that.
And you think the
this morning,
Lord was
that
with
hit
that?
Me either, Junior. Junior. Me either.
What is you blowing for?
Catch your breath,
What is
boy.
woo for?
Ooh, the
Boy,
spirit.
catch your breath.
When the spirit come upon you on a poem.
Boy. You better blame that on the spirit.
What was that last line again?
No, the last two lines.
Yeah, the last. Yeah.
And none of his poems have any rhythm.
Show up empty-handed on Valentine's Day, and they'll ask your ass to bounce. We out.
And you threw Bud Light in there?
I know. Bud Light, anyone? I don't know how he do it.
Wow.
Okay.
All I can say is wow.
I know, Shirley. Stop crying, Shirley.
No.
You think Hallmark would take any of these poems?
No.
Now your rhythm is off. Like, read the first 4 lines again. Watch this here.
Valentine's Day is coming up. In fact, it's around the corner. You need to get that special one a gift so your butt won't be alone.
Wow.
Who don't understand that?
We gotta go.
Ooh.
We gotta go. Please, Junior, no mo. We'll be back.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, last night was President Trump's third State of the Union address, and it took place in front of a joint session of Congress in the House chamber. The president's speech was a day after the Iowa Democratic Caucus hot mess. What was that? Okay, the president was introduced by House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. That was awkward, to say the least, because we know they don't particularly care for each other. At least in public, anyway. Quite a few House Democrats boycotted the president's State of the Union address, including Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez from New York. Also, the president and First Lady Melania Trump had a list of invited guests, from working leaders to single moms to a student from Philly for the School Choice Initiative and brave military families. Like you said, Steve, he could barely get a word out or a sentence before the Senate. Those Republicans were standing
I've never seen
up.
anybody get that many standing ovations.
I mean, for real.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? Then they there's one of the military men they had stand up from Cleveland, Ohio. It's one of the surviving Tuskegee Airmen, first
Right.
black fighter pilot.
Mm-hmm.
He also happens to be this young man's great grandfather that he stood up that wants to be a astronaut when he grows up. It's they had about 5 black people stand up.
Yeah.
You know. There ain't hardly no white people. He had no white people stand up. He had mostly black people standing up. You know.
Blacks for Trump.
No, they wasn't. It was just, he had picked a survivor from post
War.
Post-war syndrome, whatever they call it, PD. I'm not familiar. PTSD.
PTSD,
He was
yeah.
black. Had a young dude that was wanted to be a astronaut. He was black. Had the 100-year serviceman from Tuskegee.
But that's what they want you to think, though.
Yeah.
Blacks for Trump. You
Well,
know.
that he cares.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
And
exactly.
he doesn't know any. Yeah. There are no black cabinet members with the exception of Ben Carson.
Yeah, HUD director.
And he don't think he black.
No, man, he black. He just be sleep all the damn time.
Yeah, he does.
He don't know.
He's actually a cool dude. What he does with surgery and everything.
Surgeon.
Yeah, he's great surgeon.
Yeah. Well, while the Democratic Party's official response to the president's address was given by Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, presidential candidate Bernie Sanders delivered his own rebuttal last night. And speaking of Congress, the Senate is expected to vote today, and we know they're probably going to acquit Trump on 2 articles of impeachment that were passed by the House in December that accuse the president of abusing his power and obstructing Congress in his pursuit to pressure the Ukrainian government to investigate his political opponents. So there you go.
Yeah.
Man. Well, I mean, when they acquit him, because we know what's going to happen, then that clears the way for him to really go at the Democrats now, you know.
Either that or start asking more countries for money.
Yeah. And, you know, his official campaign will kick off with that, you know. What a way to start it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a way to start it. But we have to do our due diligence as well, and we have to get out there and vote. We have to do, you know, I mean, even if he wins, at least you can say it wasn't because I didn't cast my vote.
Yeah, you have to vote.
Yeah.
And look, y'all, I understand the frustration with the political system.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. I agree with what a lot of people are saying about it. But listen, you know, we have to cast our vote. Too many people paid the price for us to be able to do this. We have to vote. I don't care who you vote for, but we got to get out here and vote. But if you do not vote in this election, you are handing it to him.
Yeah, you cannot sit this one out.
You are handing it to him.
I care who you vote for. I care. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's up to us now. It is just up to us. We have to cast our votes, you know. Anyway, all right, you can go to Steve Harvey FM on Instagram or Facebook to comment on the State of the Union speech. Coming up next, the nephew in the building with today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. I think we'll have Sister Odell in on this one. The subject is, should I just hush and stay on the main line? Wait till you hear this one. Right now, though, the nephew in the building with today's prank phone call. What do you have for us today, Neff?
Girl, some of these kids just don't learn.
What do you mean?
Okay, your baby going back to pre-K. Your baby going back to pre-K. That's right. And flunked out. Yes, back. That's right. Let's go. Come on, Kat.
Hello.
Yes, I'm trying to reach Miss Thomas, please.
This is Miss Thomas. Who is it?
My name is Mr. Stapleton. I'm actually the principal over at elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at my records indicating that your son, Thomas, is going to be starting his first grade.
Mm-hmm. He's ready. My baby's ready.
Right. Listen, Miss Thomas, I've been going through actually all of the children's records that will be starting school, and I'm looking at your son's grades from his kindergarten year.
Mm-hmm. And he did good. Mm-hmm.
Well, no, not exactly. I mean, there's been a few, I actually spoke with the teacher who he was under in kindergarten, and it seems like he just really wasn't up to par as the rest of the children.
Now his conduct, now he talks, but he gets his work. So what else is she saying on that ain't right?
Well, what it seems to be, ma'am, is that his grades weren't up to par as the rest of the other children. She did tell me he was a disobedient child.
No, he's disobedient and talking two different things. Come on.
Okay. Well, ma'am, listen, what we've decided here is we're going to let little actually do another year of kindergarten.
Oh, no, y'all ain't going to let him do another year of kindergarten. No, sir.
Ma'am, that's the only choice I have
sorry.
after looking.
No, we got our letter in the mail with our report card the week after school started, and it said on the back, promoted. And if I got to get up off this couch and go get it, I'm going to be out, because I'm telling you right now, we will be in the first grade. Kindergarten wasn't that hard. I'm not sure what they told you about him, but it must be the wrong.
Well, ma'am, from my understanding, he doesn't color as well as the rest of the kids. He's all out He's out of the lines when he colors. He doesn't know his numbers completely, and that's kind of what we need when you first come into the first grade.
No, when I can show you on this paper, he did satisfactory all the way through. Now you about to me off, and I'm already sick calling me with some about my son flunking kindergarten. He ain't that kind of
He
dumb.
does not color well, ma'am.
Listen, coloring ain't got nothing to do with the daggone kindergarten. He is going to the first grade, and I'll be down there on August 24th.
Ma'am, I will not be able to allow you to get into school on August 20th.
I'm sorry, mister. I'm sorry. And I'll tell you what, let me go in and get my pencil and pen, because I don't live that far from this school. And if y'all already down there causing some conflict, I need to get up and go down there, because I'm not telling my baby when he come home today that he ain't going to the daggone first grade.
Ma'am, I hate to say it, but I'm going to have to refuse education from him on August 24th.
You know what? I just went back and put him in public school. I know that was a mistake in the first place. Fooling with y'all talking about some coloring. Give me your name again, sir.
Stapleton, ma'am.
And what's that number down there?
The number here is actually area code.
Wait a minute. I got the number. Never mind. I pulled up this report card. I got the number and your name on the back of this paper. I tell you what, August 24th, we'll be coming in there going to school, and I might make a trip around there this evening when I come from the doctor.
Ma'am,
to make sure that
the
you
bottom
show the right
line,
stuff.
ma'am, is I'm not
I don't
going
want to hear that. Coloring ain't got nothing to do with nothing else.
But
you shouldn't have sent the paper.
It's
I'm
not
sorry.
only coloring. His arithmetic is
I'm
bad.
sorry. No,
Are you working with him at home?
No,
Are you doing
listen,
anything
I
as a
work with my
parent?
son at home every day. What you trying to say? I'm an incompetent parent?
I'm just asking, as a parent, are you working with your child?
Yes, I'm working with my child every day. He can read better than you, probably.
No, he can't read, but I'm the
yes,
principal.
He can read better than you, because obviously you read that wrong on that paper that he's supposed to be going back to kindergarten, when I know the paper said from his going to the first grade. And I'm not listening to no more of this about him going backwards. Now, if you got a problem with your paperwork, maybe you need to go talk to your secretary or somebody in there that wrote my baby name down.
Your son's name, Thomas, ma'am.
I know it ain't him, baby. I know it ain't him. You're not going to sit up and tell me my son is flunking kindergarten. He is not going back to that kindergarten.
Don't bring your son down here August the 24th. Do you hear me?
I tell you what, be ready to whip me and my husband. But we will be down there August 4th. Backpack, shoes, uniform, everything. You hear me?
I will not be able to allow him an education.
Are you down there right now? I will come down there right now and make that correction on that paper for you.
Can you bring
my baby is not going back to no kindergarten for no coloring.
Can you bring him down here and let him color for me so I can...
You talking about coloring, arithmetic, and all this stuff? No, No, I'm sorry. We will be down there August the 24th. I will have this report card in my hand that says you have been promoted to the first grade, and he's going to have a smile on his face, and so are you.
I got one more thing I need to tell you, man. Are you listening to me?
I'm listening. You ain't saying nothing yet. You better say something that sounds like the first grade, because I'm not playing. I would go down to this daggum administrative office, and I had fired because my son will be in that first grade.
Who are you raising your voice at? Who are you raising your voice at?
I'm talking to you. You talking crazy to me. I'm talking crazy to you.
What?
I'm a grown woman. I don't need to be explaining to you why I'm trying to defend my son.
Did you graduate?
Honey, I am a college degree person. I have a great job. My husband and I do well for ourselves and for our children, and that's why we know.
You're not even at work right now, man.
Listen, I'm sick, fool. I told you that when you called here. Waiting on the doctor to call me now. I'm probably missing my phone call.
Can you color? Because your son can't color.
Can I color? What kind of question is that to ask me, can I color? What are you, white or black? You asking me something. You ask me, am I colored?
No, I asked you, can you color?
Your
son
I hear some racist lines in there, can you color? No, my coloring and me being colored ain't got nothing to do with none of this. Is this a race thing?
No,
you trying to make sure you send him back?
No, I'm not trying to send him back. I want to send him back to color, to get his coloring together.
I tell you what, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And if you are the head person down there now, you are incompetent and you are an illiterate. Call me and tell me that my son has to go back to the first grade.
I got one more thing. You know what?
Me mixed up. I tell you what, I'm through with this conversation.
I'm through with this. I'm going to say one more thing, and I'm going to be out here. Are you listening?
I'm listening.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your girlfriend, Felicia.
I'm going to beat Felicia's I am going to beat her. Mother. You about to get tore out the frame. I mean, I'm writing numbers and everything. And I'm recording everything. I'm going to beat her because she know I don't play when it comes to my kids. Okay, that's all right.
All right, babe. One more question now. What is the baddest, I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show, baby.
Put a little classic on you that time, Sharon. I threw a little classic on you. I'll be back.
With these people's kids.
People don't play by their kids.
I got that Comedy Laugh Fest is jumping off, baby. Valentine's weekend on the 14th, we will be in Cleveland, Ohio. On the 15th, Cincinnati, Ohio. And on the 16th, Memphis, Tennessee. That's the Comedy Laugh Fest. That's me, Cedric the Entertainer, D.L. Hughley, Dion Cole, and Earthquake. Hosted by yours truly, Nephew Tommy. Tickets on sale right now. Land in the Cut, Montgomery, Alabama. That's March the 14th, Saturday night at the Montgomery Performing Arts Center. The nephew will be there front and center acting a doggone fool. Tickets on sale at the box office or at all Ticketmaster outlets. The fool is coming to town. Way more ignorant than a prank call.
And may I suggest if you guys, need to stretch for time or anything, you should bring Junior out and he could do a poem.
A poem?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Here I am, y'all of comedy. That's why they call me the little junior boy, don't you see? Stand here to stretch time out all you want. I ain't got nothing else to do. But on me, you can count. This is my poem. I do them just about almost any time. Most of my poems hardly ever make sense or rhyme. If you can't stand these poems, that really ain't my fault. You probably the same person that don't like pepper or salt.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, nephew. Up next, Strawberry Letter. Should I just hush and stay on the main line? We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And listen, if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. It's just that simple. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. Yes, Steve.
Can I tell you something about this speech last night? Donald Trump had more black people stand up in that crowd that has ever been to his house total.
And he don't know none of them black people.
Don't try to trick us, okay? We're way smarter than that.
Okay. Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, should I just hush and stay on the main line? Dear Steve and Shirley, I've been married for 11 years to a very religious man. When I say my husband loves the Lord, he loves the Lord. He is 5 years older than me, and he dedicated his life to Christ three years before meeting me. He said it was the Lord that led him to me. Because of him, I got saved and really got into the church. I am a faithful Christian, but I can't quote scriptures like he can. I am constantly reminded that he's more familiar with religion than I am, and he likes to tell me that he has a much better relationship with Jesus than I do. If he's angry with me, he says terrible things like, God is not pleased with how I conduct myself as a wife, and I don't carry myself as a woman of God would. If I ask him what I'm doing wrong, he shuts me down and tells me to go talk to Jesus. I asked him to stop saying mean things to me whenever he's upset, and his response is always, you can take it up with Jesus. I used to love the fact that my husband is such a godly man, but lately I am starting to resent him, and he's making me not want to even go to church anymore. We have the same problems that all married couples have, but I can't work through any of our problems or talk to him about anything because he tells me to go talk to Jesus instead of him. My breaking point came last Friday when I tried to talk to him about a conflict I had at work, and he told me that if I prayed more and talked less, everything in my life would be just fine. We have reached the point where religion is going to destroy our marriage. I've researched how people can be too holy, and my husband is one of those people. I can't continue living like this. I need your advice. Should I talk to him and get counseling, or should I keep my mouth shut and stay on the main line? Well, I just got to tell you this, first of all. Religion is not destroying your marriage. It's not going to destroy your marriage. I think it's your crazy, self-righteous, holier-than-thou husband. That's who's going to destroy your marriage.
Thank you.
I mean, he is right about one thing. You should take it up with Jesus, because only Jesus can fix him, all right, because you certainly can't right now. And by the way, I'm sure you know this, but the way he acts towards you, his wife, is very ungodly, is very it's very judgmental, it's very disrespectful. If the Lord, like he says, truly led him to you, don't you think the Lord would have also, shown him how to treat you, and all of those things? I got to tell you, there are a lot of non-Christian men who don't even know the Lord, non-religious men who treat their wives like queens, way better than he treats you. And you're right. Married couples, Christian, whoever, they have issues and they need to be discussed and worked through. He's stubborn. Like I said, he's disrespectful. He's closed-minded. He has an attitude when it comes to you. He doesn't want to talk to you, his wife. He's not the Christian that he claims to be. Just because a person can quote scripture, that doesn't make him God's favorite little Christian.
Amen.
That just doesn't do it. I mean, to save your marriage, of course I would try to talk to him. I would do it lovingly, respectfully, and I would also seek some sort of marriage counseling in this situation. See if they offer it at your church, even though you said you're feeling like you don't want to go anymore. But something has to be done. I must warn you, your husband, Mr. Perfect, he's probably not going to want to do any marriage counseling. He's probably going to say, take it up with Jesus. I just think you should go take it up with a marriage counselor at your church. Steve?
Should I just hush and stay on the main line? No, you shouldn't. Because you in some mess. Been married 11 years, very religious man. When I say my husband loves the Lord, he loves the Lord. He's 5 years older than me, and he dedicated his life to Christ 3 years before meeting me. He said it was the Lord that led me to him. Because of him, I got saved and really got into the church. Here's the problem with your husband. He loves the Lord so much that he now has fixed it in his mind and is trying to convince everybody that he loves the Lord more than anybody else. And in order to love the Lord more than anybody else, you must not love some other people, which is what he is doing. This man right here, because of him, you went to church and you got saved. But I can't quote scriptures like he can. You don't have to. He ain't living by them. Right. He just quoting them. I'm constantly reminded that he's more familiar with religion than I am, and he likes to tell me that he got a much better relationship with Jesus than I do. How does he know that? How does he know that? And you know what my father always told me? If somebody always got to tell you who they are and what they do, it probably ain't true. It probably ain't true. This wonderful relationship he talking about with God, but he keeps doing ungodly stuff. When he's angry with me, he says terrible things like God is not pleased with how I conduct myself as a wife. Well, God might not be real happy with your duties as a husband either. Mm-hmm. You don't seem like you popping that on all corks, chump.
Hold on, Steve.
Won't call him something else, but
we'll be back
church
with
boy.
Yeah, part 2 of Steve's response coming up. Today's subject, should I just hush and stay on the main line? We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. Should I just hush and stay on the main line?
No, you shouldn't. Because you're married to this fool. Nah, he bigger Christian than everybody. I know people like that.
Oh, yeah.
He's got you into the church and everything, but now he talking to you. He more familiar with religion than you are. He likes to tell me that he got a much better relationship with Jesus than I do. How does he know that? Hey, he just took credit for it. Once again, the words of Slick Harvey. If somebody always got to tell you who they are and what they do, it probably ain't true. And I have found that in my life all the time. He's angry. He says terrible things to you. Like God is not pleased with how I conduct myself as a wife. And I don't carry myself as a woman of God. Then when I ask him what I'm doing wrong, he shut me down, tell me talk to Jesus. I'm asking you.
One more time. I love that.
He shuts me down and tells me to go talk to Jesus. I'm asking you.
Yes, Lord.
Because
Yes,
Jesus
Lord.
ain't told me to shut up and sit down nowhere. What am I doing wrong? Because Jesus ain't saying I was doing nothing wrong. I've asked him to stop saying mean things to me whenever he's upset, and his response is, you can take it up with Jesus. I took it up with Jesus. He told me to tell you, you going to hell. How about that?
Yeah.
Mr. Holy Moses?
Holy Moses.
You got to start telling him stuff that he know ain't true. You ain't all that. You ain't the wife you supposed to be. You ain't Moses.
Right.
You can take it up with Jesus. What, Lazarus? Just start saying stuff to him. Just throw a little bit of the Bible at him that you do know.
Uh-huh.
I'm starting to resent him, and he's making me not want to even go to church no more. You know why you don't want to go to church no more? Because that ain't what church is supposed to be.
Right.
See, that's why you don't like it. Church is for sick people. Sick people. That's why he down there, because he's sick. Yeah. Sitting up in here. We got the same couple that all married. We got the same problems all married couples have. But I can't work through any of our problems, because when I try to talk to him about anything, he tell me to talk to Jesus instead of him. I didn't marry Jesus. I married you.
Yes, Lord.
That's the same vibe. Leave all others and cleave only unto him. But every time I come to you, you telling me to talk to Jesus. I want to talk to my husband.
I know that's right.
Your black ass. Sitting up in here reading the Bible every day. You ain't in the bed, and you ain't doing nothing in the bedroom since we bringing it up.
Uh-oh.
How about that?
Uh-oh.
How about that, Mr. Fat Stomach Man?
Ooh.
Sitting up in here, take it up with Jesus.
11 years of marriage.
My breaking point came last Friday when I tried to talk to him about a conflict I had at work. He told me if I prayed more and talked less, everything in my life would be fine. If I had another husband, my life would be fine. I'm trying to talk to your fat ass. I've researched how people can be too holy. You fat holy roller, you doing that. My husband is one of these people. I can't continue living like this. Up in here listening to all this mess, and he ain't doing nothing to make me want to stay. Ain't frying the chicken and bacon in the bedroom. He ain't doing nothing. We sitting up in here reading scriptures till we fall asleep. I don't want to fall asleep. I want to get put to sleep. So you got to start snapping back at him. Should I try to talk to him and get counseling, or should I just keep my mouth shut and stay on the main line? You know what? This dude reminds me, because I know people like this.
Holier than thou?
Yeah. You know some people that's so saved that they ain't saved?
Yeah.
I mean, man, you know somebody, man, every time you talk to them, you know these people, you call their house. They still got answering machines. They got all of the book of Corinthians on their answer machine. Don't nobody even read Corinthians. Nobody ever say, you ever read 1 Corinthians? Because don't nobody read 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians. No, nobody do that. They always got that on there. I can't stand them people. How you doing? Blessed and highly favored. Yeah, I saw your car down on the 30th. It was up on block.
Exactly.
Just the blessings ran out on your car.
That's not highly favored.
Wasn't favored on your car. You just be lying all the time.
Love her like Christ loved the church. Come on now. Hey, listen, we got to get out of here, Steve. Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand, please. And coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, Chiefs fans want the president to know his geography, please.
What are you doing now?
Oh, you didn't hear about this
missed
story?
this. Okay.
It's between Kansas and Missouri, okay? Kansas City and Missouri. This is crazy. We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, Super Bowl champ Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes was the guest star at a Disney World parade. He brought along 18 Make-A-Wish Foundation children, and Disney Parks donated $1 million to Make-A-Wish. Next stop for the Chiefs will be a parade in downtown Kansas City. And guys, remember President Trump's tweet? We'll just read a little part of it, okay? It says, "Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs on a great game. You represented the great state of Kansas and, in fact, the entire USA so very well. Our country is proud of you."
He must have missed geography lesson.
Well, Mr. President, the Kansas City Chiefs play in the state of Missouri.
Oh, wait, what did he say, Shirley?
He said Kansas.
He said, "Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs, Steve, on a great game. You represented the great state of Kansas and, in fact, the entire USA so very well. Our country is proud of you."
I'm going to tell you, man, we got a dude in the White House that really shouldn't be in there.
Yeah. I mean, everybody makes mistakes, true.
That wasn't no mistake.
But come on.
No, that's a
You're the
mistake
president
I
of
can
these
make.
United States.
Me, Junior, me, you, and Tom, we can make that mistake. He can't.
He can't.
He makes
Exactly.
them every day, though.
Yeah.
What the fact I done been to Kansas City and know it's in Missouri.
I know.
You better know where that line at.
Boy,
Exactly.
Let me tell you something. That doggone bridge
You
over there
better
is
know
real.
where that bridge at.
Yeah. Man.
And they serious about that bridge, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't live in Kansas. We don't live in Missouri. But Dave, who is from Kansas City.
Who's still high from the
Yeah, he's
Kansas
so happy.
City Chiefs win.
Yeah. Let's ask Dave. Does it matter? Does it matter whether it's Kansas or Missouri,
He
Dave?
finna get on the mic.
Yes, it matters.
Yeah, it matters.
Matters a lot.
That's official.
Now, the city goes into both states,
Right.
but Arrowhead is in Missouri
Okay.
on purpose.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
matters.
because that's the show me state.
Congratulations, Dave, too. Also, Steve, this Super Bowl was the 10th most watched Super Bowl in history. More people tuned in than the last 3 years because the New England Patriots were not playing. So, there
Hey,
you
Unc,
have
was
it.
Trump at the thing? At the NFL Honors?
No, hell no.
Come on.
Not, I'm sorry, Unc.
I'm still working.
No.
Oh, you mean?
Dog, you know
mean
good and
was
hell well.
Tom
I'd have
Brady.
been all
I meant
over
Brady,
the internet.
dog. I meant
you know
Tom
good and hell
Brady.
well. I'd have been all over the internet.
Yeah.
There ain't no way in hell I ain't going to say nothing.
All right, guys, thank you. Coming up at the top of the hour, today's office topic. Do you have a hiding place in your home to just have a few minutes alone?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so guys, here's a question for you. Do you have a hiding place in your home to just have a few minutes alone? You know, I mean, everybody should have some place, some little getaway place that they can have some me time. For instance, some women like to have what they call a she shed or a small room that they can read in or just chill in. You know what? I love the bathroom. Men usually go into the garage or their man cave or the basement or someplace. Do you take an extended break in your home hiding place? Do you do it every day is the question? Or does your family know not to disturb you when you're in your favorite room or your hiding place? Come on, Steve. I know you take time for yourself.
Yeah,
You've
I do.
always done that.
Yeah, I go to San Diego.
You leave the house?
Yeah, get the hell out. Can't follow me down now. Damn grandkids know how to use the elevator and everything. I'll be damn. I'm going to San Diego.
It's beautiful there.
I don't care if it is. It's just they not there.
Shirley, you got one?
Yeah, I will be in my bathroom for hours.
Okay.
Hours in the bathroom.
In the bath, because I have a TV in there, and I do my makeup. Yeah. I don't mean the water closet.
You don't
let's
mean the
just say
toilet.
that. No,
Oh,
I don't mean
spend
that.
most of my time.
Say, we
I
can check
spend
that.
most of my
No.
time in the bathroom.
No, not there. I just
On
mean
the
in the
bathroom.
outer part. Yeah, that's a separate
With
little
the
room.
bathroom. I got my TV right in front of the toilet and a computer.
Now, that's how you go.
Yeah.
From now on, that's how you
I
go.
don't miss nothing because when I'm watching the game, I just get up and go on in the bathroom.
It's on the wall right in front of you. That's
Yeah.
fly. That's fly. I ain't done that one.
Up a little high where you can keep your head up. You don't want to look even. Keep your head up. Your digestive tract is more open.
Wow.
Just slightly above eye level.
What about you, Tommy?
I'm in my theater.
Oh,
I can get away from him in the theater.
Oh, did you hear that rich ass
Yeah.
Did you hear that,
Nice.
Junior?
Nice.
In the
Now,
shop.
you said a rich ass statement
There
and
you
I ain't
go.
say nothing.
That's
You
nice.
said my kids on my grandbaby's on the elevator. I ain't say nothing about your elevator in your house.
See,
I didn't
I ain't
say
even pay that no attention.
I know you
was
did.
Saying I was going to because I
San
can't go up or
Diego.
down.
Go ahead, T.
You got a theater?
More
now?
rooms in this chateau. I thought I had it limited.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
All right, well.
How
Hey,
y'all
Junior.
bypass his elevator on my theater?
Hey, Junior.
Huh?
Which one of your rooms in your house is your theater?
Yeah, let's hear from the poet.
Oh, I don't have none. A theater? What I had to do is take some drapes and put them on the side of the TV and make my ass a theater.
With the remote.
When I'm promoting that, I'm going to make a theater. Hold on, y'all. Come out the kitchen. Them drapes going to catch you. If I'm going to make a theater. That Paul. Boy, that chateau must be nice. I ain't been
Yeah,
yet, though.
me, I go to my theater.
What?
Man.
Early, it was. Never mind.
The what?
Nothing. I can't say nothing.
How many seats in the theater,
I'm
Tommy?
not telling
There's
you.
so many they can't find him in there, Junior.
Shut up, Steve.
Woo, where's Daddy at in this here theater, girl? Go down front, see if he down there.
I said, go down to the theater. I better take my ass down to AMC.
Go look in the balcony, see if he up there. Daddy!
Man, dog,
You
what?
asked me where I go to get away. That's all I said.
Man.
Well, the Lord is still blessing.
He
us all.
blessing you, man. I didn't even know you had a
yes.
theater, Tommy. I'm sitting up here talking to you like you ain't had one. I got to change how I talk to you.
How were you talking to him at first?
Like he ain't had no theater. Now he got a theater. I got to change how I talk to him. Now Mr. Nephew now. Hey, Mr. Nephew, what time you go down to the theater?
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
So, Steve, in case you don't make it to San Diego, what room in your home do you go to? Where do you go in your house?
I go all the way down to the basement.
What's down there, though?
Down there, just a little man cave I got.
Oh, okay. All right,
Big
Steve.
halls.
All right, coming up, more of today's trending stories on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. And we'll be back at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
We'll be in the theater.
Yeah.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so, Junior, this story's for you, okay? So
Life is
listen up.
about a theater, Shirley.
Good news. Your Houston girl, you know, she's so hot right now. Megan Thee Stallion is stomping out rumors after a video of rapper G-Eazy cuddling up on Meg Thee Stallion and smooching on her at a party made the rounds. Did you see it? I mean, he was just kissing all over her. They were lying down. It was cute. She says, LOL, all right now, you all know you got your jokes and everything, but I'm not effing G-Eazy. That's what she said. When one of her followers prodded, so why is he sucking the makeup off your right cheek like that, hottie? Megan responded, he like Fenty, with a shrug. Fenty, Rihanna's makeup line. And that's what she wears, yeah.
G-Eazy probably had chocolate teeth when he finished.
G-Eazy,
He
yeah.
eating makeup?
Man, they eat makeup out here?
I saw it. It was cute, actually.
So they really don't have nothing going on, sir?
Well, that's what she says, yeah. But, I mean, if they're cuddled up like that, you know, it would make people think.
If I'm kissing your
maybe.
face in public, I'm on my way somewhere.
I mean, we doing something. Well, yeah, we can't be sitting up here just kissing and ain't nothing happening.
No, I ain't just got a mouth full of makeup. We going further than this now.
No.
Well, if you got a wife, it's a lot of kissing without nothing happening. So.
Don't I know that?
Yeah. I can't tell you how many times I've been disappointed.
Oh, it always has to lead to something? It's
Well,
just
we
a
would
kiss,
like for it
guys.
to.
All right. More of the Steve Harvey Morning Show and some trending news stories
What is
coming
we
up in
kissing
33
for
minutes
then?
after the hour.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, in today's entertainment news, Rihanna will be honored with the NAACP President's Award this year. NAACP President Derek Johnson will give the award to Riri at the 51st. This will be the 51st NAACP Image Awards. The award goes to individuals who are highly accomplished and have a history of distinguished public service. Mr. Johnson says Rihanna has not only enjoyed a groundbreaking career as an artist and musician, but has also distinguished herself as a stellar public servant, from her business achievements through Fenty to her tremendous record as an activist and philanthropist. Rihanna epitomizes the type of character, grace, and devotion to justice that we seek to highlight in our President's Award. That is great news for Rihanna and her camp, I'm sure, and so deserving, you know. The awards air February 22nd on BET.
Here, Riri.
Yeah. All right. So in other news, I'm sure you guys have heard about this in other entertainment news. Colin Kaepernick is scratching his head over Jay-Z's and Beyonce's display of solidarity at the Super Bowl. Jay-Z and Beyonce chose to remain seated during the national anthem, though they didn't speak on the gesture at first, and everybody was speculating that they were protesting and all of this. But it come to find out that is not the case. Jay-Z has responded. Anyway, Colin Kaepernick, said he shared a picture of the story about Jay and Beyonce sit out with the caption reading, "I thought we were past kneeling, though." That's a reference. Remember when Jay-Z made those comments on September of last year? He did a press conference and said, we're past that, we're moving on. Anyway, Jay-Z has responded, okay? He says he and Beyonce sitting through the Star-Spangled Banner at the Super Bowl on Sunday was absolutely not a protest of any sort. It was simply two moguls hard at work. Jay was at Columbia University Tuesday. He addressed the video that TMZ Sports first posted on Sunday, showing Jay, B, and Blue Ivy seated as Demi Lovato sang the national anthem. But let's make this clear as well. They weren't the only people seated. There were a lot of people seated.
I was too at home.
Yeah, but they're the most famous. A Columbia professor asked him if he remained seated to convey a signal, and Jay quickly replied, "It actually wasn't. Sorry." You know, he and Beyonce, he said Beyonce told him she was thinking what Demi must have been going through in the seconds before starting the national anthem. And as Jay put it, Beyonce's performed at the Super Bowl before, and I haven't. So there you have it. His response to why he and B were sitting down. Okay, it wasn't a big protest against the national anthem. They weren't trying to start anything. Nothing like that.
It's nothing.
Yeah. All right, coming up, our last break of the day, our very last break
It's the last break of the day. That's for Jay.
Thank you, Steve. And of course, Steve will have some closing remarks. That's all coming up at 49 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we are, guys. Last break of the day. On this Wednesday, big news day. It's going to be today after the Senate votes on whether they will impeach the president or not.
They're not going to do that.
Yeah, we know.
They're not.
Yeah, we know. But
This is the biggest farce ever.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to get ourselves together, though, and register to vote and get ready to go to work this November on Election Day. Can't stress that enough. We just can't. So it's been a good day otherwise.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was younger. Is this like really like Nixon all over again?
No, because Nixon got put out.
Yeah, he
No, that's when the country actually
resigned.
Upheld their oath as senators and congressmen to uphold the Constitution. They won't do that now. They turned down the opportunity for a hearing with no witnesses. You can't have any witnesses, and we can't show any documents. And they're voting tomorrow.
That wasn't a trial.
That ain't a trial.
Today, yeah.
So they've changed all of that. I think right now, I hate to tell you this, but I think that politics from now on in this country is forever changed.
Oh, I think so too.
I
With
don't
him in
think.
office? Oh yeah.
I think
so
when he gets
partisan.
out, I don't think they'll ever go back because there is a young senator, congressman, or somebody, billionaire, who has watched this man become president with this type of behavior, this rhetoric, and this recklessness, and is going to use that to give themselves a shot. I think he has forever changed it. And the Republican Party has themselves to blame for allowing their candidate to conduct himself in this way and go along with it. Let him tell as many lies as he's told, do the things he's done, be as corrupt and immoral as you can be in that office, and people know about it, and you still have them there.
I mean, the lies alone, just the lies alone, it's heading toward 20,000 since he's been in office.
This is all about
lies.
And that's a lot of lies. And I just want to say, from somebody who ain't got no problem lying, 20 is a lot.
Yeah, I mean, the number is actually like 16,000 and some change, but it's heading toward, you
That's a lot of lies.
Even 16 is a lot.
I was 16,000. I hadn't told that many lies when I was 16. And I was at the height of lying then.
You was on your way.
Dog, when I was a teenager, that's all I did was lie. I never said anything truthful.
But I agree with you, though. Politics has forever changed.
It's power.
You know, the truth doesn't matter anymore.
Oh, it's
Truth
about the
doesn't
power.
matter. Morals don't matter.
Yeah.
And this country has supported the most immoral president we've ever had, that he openly said it.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you right now,
He
man,
has a dictator mentality.
that's what they've done. That's what they've done. And they're perfectly fine with it. And it's sickening to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, because you know they're lying. But, I mean, he has been impeached. I mean, let's not overlook that. The House did impeach him.
Surely.
What?
I don't, that doesn't mean a single thing.
But it goes down in history, though. It is history, Steve, that, you know, when we look back on it, just like President Clinton at the time, you know, the fact that he's impeached, it made the history books. He just wasn't impeached, thrown out of office by the Senate. But he has been impeached. I know it doesn't mean much. He's still going to be reelected if we don't get out and do our jobs, all of that. But history will show that he was impeached.
Shirley, was Clinton, was that in his first term or his second?
I think Monica Lewinsky was in his second. Yeah, because he won the second term.
But see, that impeachment for what?
Yeah.
For what?
That holds no candle to what we
But they
talking about
said
right there.
because he lied
Yeah,
when he
lied.
said, I do not know this woman.
I did not have
sexual relations with this woman.
And now they won't
Yeah,
take him out.
sexual
Who the hell is going to voluntarily say yeah? No.
Well, under oath, you don't expect
oath?
anyone to perjure themselves.
Kids under a bridge.
Wait a minute. Under oath?
Don't
What?
matter where.
That's where you lie at, I guess, huh?
You swear to this country? Are you kidding me? Under oath.
Yeah.
I do not know that woman. I've not had sexual relations with that woman. I don't know this woman. That's what he supposed to say.
That's what anybody else would have said.
Man, I can't imagine not saying that.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
That's right. You got to say that as many times as you can, even when the photos come out.
Mm-hmm. That is not me.
The only way they got him was that DNA on that black dress, and
On the
I'd have been
dress.
going, where the hell they get that dress from?
Why your ass ain't clean this dress?
No, I'd be sitting there going,
Where were you saving it for?
Oh, dog, I'd have been sitting there going, man. I'd have told everybody. Oh, hell, that's Hillary. That's Hillary's dress.
You would have.
And what you doing in her closet?
I'd have had her arrested for breaking in our house, stealing Hillary's clothes.
There you go. That's how you flip it.
And if Hillary come out and say, I never had that dress on when you did that, I know I just used it.
Yeah. Wow. Crazy.
All right, we're going to see what happened today. I'm still going to have a little faith that something can happen.
that some of the Republican senators are going to flip.
Yeah.
Oh, no, T.
No.
I ain't got no
Not if they
faith
want to
in
win their elections again, be reelected in their states. No.
Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this country going to hell in a handbag.
Well, let me just say this.
What?
Have a great weekend.